Hello. Welcome to Jadekine Gaming presents The Observatory. My name is Adam.
And I'm Beth.
And we're here with another month of Pandemic Legacy. Season 2.
Yeah.
Made it to July. We won last time, so we went down to 4 ration events.
Yep.
Airlift, One Quiet Night, Drastic Measures, Team Bravo, our normal suspects.
Normal suspects. Yeah.
And at this point, we're planning on continuing as Tink and Lucy.
Yep.
But we do have to draw this card and read the other side during step 2 of the setup of your first game in July. So we've put out things as they were. We're going to be down to 21, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
July
13,
is
14, 15,
18.
16, 17, 18. 18 plus 15.
Yeah.
If you have not opened 57, Africa, scratch the box below. I believe we have. You can just double check for me.
I'm double checking. Yes, we have 57.
Okay. Journal entry. Oh, that's the back, I think, of the objective card.
Ooh.
Okay. Satellite towers have started picking up faint broadcast signals. Need to know who is transmitting. We think it's Holoman, but there's someone else. Could the Holoman be taking orders? Is someone ordering them to spread the plague?
Oh.
The grid is growing and can't handle Holoman spreading the plague. We're prepared to forsake some, if need be. Would that make us the monsters the world thinks we are?
Potentially.
Oh no. From the archives. July. Year 38. Haven networks still at full capacity. When we were relocated here, they set us up properly. Hope is still kindled. Strange to see adults on the Havens who never knew the world before. I dream to live on land again. I sometimes dream of fleeing for utopia. I imagine they still function like the old world. I miss land and dirt. I hear they are close to a cure. Would they share it with our people? Okay. Objective. Triangulate signals. This objective is completed when a blue city, a yellow city, and a black city each contain a satellite tower. When you complete this objective, open door 35. Add this card to the pool of objectives. Destroy it at the end of the game in which you complete the objective.
Yeah. We did do that last time. So. There's one there, there's one in blue, and there's one in yellow.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Stop. Draw this card and read the other side during step 2 of the setup of your first game in August.
There's nothing for the end of July.
There's nothing. That's why I was like, oh. Okay.
Okay.
This one more.
Yeah.
You can get started.
That's how it is. Do you want me to start putting out cubes, I guess?
You can start doing that, and there's 9 of these now. I can start putting out cubes.
Okay. Is it shuffled enough?
Probably. We don't need to put any in Washington, right?
I guess not. Here are your cards.
Okay.
So there's 9. Okay, guys. I don't have any more space. questions?
Yeah, I'm just wanting you to approve this before I go ahead and infect.
Okay. What do we got?
Well, I got 2 for you, so make sure you can draw a line.
Yeah.
I got 4 for me in hopes of maybe quickly throwing up a couple of satellite towers.
Mm.
And then otherwise, Washington has 0. All the Washingtons are in box 6.
Yeah.
Everywhere has 1 except Jacksonville, Istanbul, Tripoli, and Cairo that each got 2. Because they're the starting ones that haven't had things removed.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, our options are so thin.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this July, it keeps going down.
Yep. We need to get the...
I was like...
11. Hopefully it's more.
Hopefully it's more. Who knows?
Who knows? Not us.
Maybe it's Hollowmen have sabotaged your supplies. -10. And...
then it's only 5.
Yeah. So we infect the grid with 9 still. Alright, let's call my match. Okay, so black is just Tripoli and Istanbul. We are fine there. Oh, there was a special rule for this.
And we ignore it, don't we?
Put infection cards for Forsaken Cities in the game end area and draw a replacement.
Draw replacement.
So we have Jacksonville, Santiago, Sao Paulo. Denver, St. Petersburg, Johannesburg,
New York. New York. There were not enough supplies for us.
Nope.
You shuffle. Where'd you put your stack of cards?
Oh.
Okay. That was more than 4 cards, so I panicked.
No, it was like...
Okay.
Okay. Stretched too thin. Okay. Selected characters. Unrationed event. Move up to 8 supply cubes from the reserve to the stockpile for use in this game. Maybe. Buenos Aires, which has a one of writing but isn't anything really. Cairo and Mexico City, but we can't go search there.
No, we can't. I've got New York, Frankfurt, which also is as a free action. I may take supply cubes from an adjacent location and place them into my location if I have this card in my hand. Tripoli, and I have a portable antiviral lab. When doing the make supplies action, discard this card and put 3 more supply cubes onto your character card.
Okay, yeah, that'll be... And you're going first.
Alright, pick up. Straight to Denver.
So 1,
2, draw a line to San Fran.
one of my little tape markers for D&D in the middle of that. I was like, what's not?
San Fran. Cisco. Yeah. Excite. So that's...
Okay, so then this was in Atlanta.
Yeah, there was nothing on Denver besides the supply.
Yeah.
So 2.
Hold on, just gotta finish that. So these 2 go in here. These 2 go there.
2. And then I do 3. Then go 4.
Then
Draw.
Yeah.
Paris. Buenos Aires.
And infect.
And infect.
Nope, you draw 2 cards from the...
Yeah. Did I count that as an action?
Yes.
Like the swap? That's a free action.
So, move, draw, swap, move. It's a free action?
It's a free action.
As a free... Okay, so you still have 1 more. Yeah. So you will draw those later. We know what you're going to do with it. Are you going to do search land or sea?
I'm going to search the sea.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we connected a new city.
Yep. Yeah, because I Neverland to Denver, then Denver build, and then free action to get it, 3 move, and then 4 could search. Yep. I just want to count it out one more time because I was like, wait, I felt like I was going to be able to do this for free. Wait, no, it's 60. I feel like we've opened 60. Yeah.
Well, double check, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the Lost Haven. We have learned the location of a Lost Haven. We have not yet accessed it. Open 60 and add it to the board. If you've already opened 60, gain 1 action, which will mean I get to do the thing.
Yeah, double check.
Yep, 60.
We were hoping that it was going to connect across to get to the other side of the board.
We were.
Because San Francisco connects to a few places in red in the normal game.
We have discovered a long-lost supply cache. Put supply cubes into the city from the reserve instead of the stockpile. From the reserve into the city. Put 3 supply cubes into the city from the reserve.
Okay, I was like, just waiting on a number.
I had said the number. So. And you didn't clarify what you were waiting on. I'm like...
I'm sorry, my brain took a moment as I'm trying to do things.
You're good. It's just...
Yeah.
I'm like... You're giving me confused looks. I'm like, I've said all of the things on this card. I don't know what's going on.
I feel like you skipped the word 3, but who cares?
Yep. Alright, now I'm doing this. Wow, Paris and Buenos Aires. So surprised. Okay, this part... Kinshasa. Ready?
Yep.
Sao Paulo. Oh, no. Well,
Yeah, no, we...
Sucks as in that goes up, but...
My turn.
Yep.
1.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to know. That's not what the answer I need. No, taking these is not 1. So I still have 4.
Yes.
Okay. 1. Spend 2. Build.
Mm-hmm.
3. Spend 2. build.
Nice. All right.
So now all we need is. Also, you did 2 searches, right? You already did that?
Yeah, I did do 2 searches.
It gave it a. It doesn't say this doesn't count, right?
Mm-mm.
Yep. Okay. And then I.
Yeah, just get my action back because we didn't get anything new.
Search out 2. Johannesburg. And an epidemic.
Increase.
Perfect.
Bottom. Frankfurt.
It's only 1 anyways, but yeah.
You want to shuffle them?
If you want me to.
Maybe you'll do a better job than me.
I usually not do a good job.
Well, it feels like whenever I shuffle them with the hollow mint all piled at the bottom that they all stick together. And maybe having the hollow mint all together is not terrible, but I think it would be better if they were like kind of evenly divided, because hollow mint, while they prevent us from moving around, which sucks, what they don't do is get us closer to ending the game.
Okay.
So it's like, it's almost better for it to be like, draw a Holloman card. Okay, draw the next city card. That, put a Holloman there. And then the next one, draw a Holloman card. Put it, is where my brain's at. But, So. 2. Carrier 2.
Istanbul.
Not Constantinople.
Holloman Gather. At St. Petersburg.
It's out of the way.
Yeah.
I mean, there are searches on St. Petersburg that I do want to do.
But we don't have those the cards
available
for that anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, no.
That makes it your turn?
Yep.
San Francisco's in there. Do you want 3 cubes?
Yeah, I'll take 3 cubes.
It's like you might as well.
Alright, 3 cubes. Okay, free. 1 to Denver. 2 to Cairo. I can do it.
No, we wouldn't have time for both anyway, so do whatever.
You want me to do it in Tripoli?
Well, no, if you... Well, it doesn't matter. I was just saying... My brain was like, if you move there, deliver cubes and build it, but you wouldn't be able to do all of it.
Alright, then I'm going to do it here.
Yep.
So...
That's 3.
3.
Build it. I'm guessing a satellite?
Yep.
Okay. So... training science. This objective is completed when a blue city, a yellow city, and a black city each contain a satellite tower. When you complete this objective, open door 35. And then this will also be destroyed at the end.
But it does count for one of our things.
For this one, yeah. Which means all we have to do now is supply centers. But what is door 35? What you hear. Triangulation complete. We've picked up some chatter from the Holloman. We've learned that they primarily use 3 frequencies, 9.2, 9.31, and 11.88. When we get the satellite towers fully operational, we predict this will happen around August, we will be able to listen in on their signals. Keep this in reserve. Okay.
Okay. Interesting. Alright.
So I guess helpful for when we get to the next month, but you have what, 1 more?
I have 1 more action.
You want to use your portable...
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make supplies, and then when doing, I get 3 more, so I get 4.
Yeah, whether you want to start going Doom or... Yeah, who knows.
Yeah, I don't know. My turn. Drawing. I got Cairo and Istanbul. Okay. Okay. And then I get to draw 2 of these. Holloman Gather. Sao Paulo gets a Holloman. Holloman Gather. Johannesburg gets a Holloman.
Okay.
Did you not want Johannesburg to have a Holloman?
No, I didn't.
You wanted to go there?
Yeah, I wanted to go there, and ideally, that would be another place for a good permanent
Yeah,
base
I
if we could
agree.
do it.
Yep.
But not this time.
Yeah.
Maybe a different month.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Counting as 23. Okay. That's doing that. Okay. 1. 2.
You want me to give you some cubes for free?
Possibly. I'm trying to decide so. Yeah, to deliver to Istanbul.
Sure.
Yeah. 3. 4. I've taken an action. I can't do it. Okay. I'm just gonna. Is what it is. Okay. Sao Paulo and airlift.
Ooh.
4, 6, 7. So I'm good on that. Tripoli.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Alright, my turn?
Your turn. If you need me to move you, let me know. You're probably definitely thinking if you can get me Buenos Aires.
I was thinking if I can get you Buenos Aires. I was also thinking the chaos. I really want to get to Kolkata. That's probably not a this game task. And also, you probably don't want me to draw a line straight from Baghdad to Kolkata. Right?
No, we would definitely want to hit New Mumbai along the way.
Okay.
Right?
Well, you can, like, draw a line. And you can always, like, reconnect them later, you know? Is the thought... But I don't have to do that. I can do the responsible thing and jump over to 1 Atlantis, 2 Jacksonville, give you Buenos Aires, and call the freaking day. I can do that. But, like, also Kolkata. You want me to be chaos? Or you want me to be sensible? As good either way.
I mean, the way you'd be planning is move, draw, move, search, and ending in Kolkata with the wrap.
Potentially, yeah. I'd be risking an exposure. You could also do a airlift then and pop me out and avoid the exposure because I just can't start my turn there.
Okay, and so it's just before your turn?
Yeah.
And let me count. So 1, 2, 3. Drawing that card out of there is free.
Free.
So 4, you actually get to search it.
Yeah, I believe so.
Let me see. I want to look at the card.
Yeah.
Is it 1 search or 2? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong color.
Yeah, black.
Yeah. Glad we did this. Kolkata is not a search. Let's see what is. Let's see. So that one is a search.
Okay.
Tomb is a search.
Okay.
New Mumbai is a search.
Okay.
Riyadh. Tehran. And Bogota. Okay. So.
No, we don't want to do Kolkata.
Yeah, because Kolkata, if it's not going to search, I don't feel like
No. I agree. I can't do this one. Riyadh does give us the... We don't have to rush me out of there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a safe one. We could also do New Mumbai, see what that gets us, and then that one we still have the plan of pulling me out. Now, does any of that interest you, or do you just want me to play safe and I just jump over to Jacksonville and we just ignore it?
For now, let's jump over to Jacksonville.
Okay.
7. I can get rid of the unrationed event because I'm looking at that. I'm thinking we're not going to do it. So, and that would let me build a thing.
You have to get to yellow.
Yeah.
To build it.
Which, yeah, simple enough.
Okay. Okay, ready?
So how many is that's going to take? Because that's going to be 1, 2, give?
Yeah, 1, 2, give, and then I'll have an extra one. I just can put more cubes there if you want me to.
Do you want to connect cartoon? On my turn, I want to build there so you could fly back to it on a future turn.
Okay.
Because are we seeing a spot where we need to build it in a yellow otherwise?
No.
Yeah. You want to do that with your extra one?
Yeah. Alright, so 2 connect cartoon. Or 1. 1 connect cartoon with 2 cubes, which I just deposited.
Yep. So you can leave that there, and we will draw this line.
Move my things. This all goes on Cairo. Yeah. Cartoon.
Something chaos got hit.
Yeah, some Holloman. I don't know where he was, though.
Is he sub-hollow?
Yeah, that makes sense. Boop, doop, doop. And there's 2 cubes. And there's a radio station. Cairo's very busy. Alright, I did it. Now I go over to Atlantis.
2,
And
3.
And then 4.
Transmit. So I will discard that to have room. And you draw.
And I draw London. I don't know if you want to get me Johannesburg, but I've got four blues.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got 3 black.
Yeah.
Alright.
Infect.
Santiago. Oh no. Santiago doesn't have anything. I said, oh no. Denver also doesn't have anything, but it's got a supply center, so meh.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Sticking to the plan. 1, 2. I'm an architect, so I only need 4. And the one I'm getting is Mexico City that we haven't searched, so it's fine.
Yeah.
There. This gets built.
Mm-hmm.
So by 1. 1, 2.
Have we only connected one new city?
Yes. Because the other... Well, connected cities. Well, no, that one we just connected. Not that really matters because we are basically down to just the mandatory objective anyways.
But I was like, did we only do one or did we just do a second one? So. So you just did 1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So. Right. Just seeing if there's. Oh yeah, that's there. Guess I'm not thinking there's any way for me to get this to you without. Right. Okay.
No, that's what I'm realizing too.
Yeah. Cairo and Atlanta. Frankfurt. Sao Paulo.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't go over there to search it, I don't think. Because then I have to get rid of 2 cards.
And you're gonna have too many cards. What would you be wanting to search? It would be there. 1, 2.
1, 2. Oh, because you want me to give you some of these.
Give.
Okay.
That way I'd have.
But those are that's 2 actions.
Yeah, and so you would just end in Cairo. So on your, assuming you get to a next turn.
Right. However, you were gonna try and get me a blue.
Mm-hmm.
And I need 2 cards. I'm gonna get more cards, I guess is the thinking, right?
Yes, you are going to draw more cards. You might draw blue and it doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm on board now. Okay, so 1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Give, which is 2 actions.
Yep. So now I'm up to 4 blacks, which makes that now my primary objective on my turn, actually.
Right.
But yeah.
So give, and then that's my turn. I can't do anything.
You can draw.
Draw. Okay. Sao Paulo.
Okay.
Epidemic.
Okay. Increase. It's still at 2 though.
Increase it still.
Give me the bottom one.
Give you the London.
London only has 1 cube to give.
London.
Anyways.
Home and Gather.
Okay.
On Tripoli.
Tripoli.
Home and Gather. on Kinshasa.
Okay.
Not great.
Mm-hmm.
Could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Yep.
Would have been nice on Tripoli to neutralize it.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna happen.
Maybe. Maybe. If we end on your next turn and I end in Tripoli, then it wouldn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. And you need to build yours in London, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I still need a blue one, though.
I have, once per turn as an action, give any one player card to a player in your location.
Yeah.
If I just go over to you, I can give it to you.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about her power.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So, 1 to me. Give me the card. 3 to Tripoli. Build.
And doesn't matter, so 2, 3. Hi, Holloman. I live here with you now. I'm not planning to leave or anything, so you have nothing against me.
4. And then...
Again, if we wanted to cover up ability, or if things happen where, because also there's no things there, so I guess technically,
yeah.
but that's only start of my turn. So, London. No, that's why you're going there. It's not great that it's not going up, but you will keep it from going 0. And then,
Fuck. We don't have anything that gets rid of them. Okay.
okay, anything that puts out cubes before we can...
No. No.
That's a disappointing loss.
We were so close.
We were so close.
I'm sad.
Yeah, me too. Okay, loss. Okay.
Boo.
Okay. Adjust population.
Just population.
Denver, up 1, down 1. Boom.
Neutral.
Sao Paulo, up 1, down 1. Boom. Khartoum goes up to 2.
Tripoli, up 1, down 1. That's where you are. And then Cairo is up 1.
To 7.
Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and
6.
London becomes forsaken. Which means that it is infested.
So it
down
would
at
be 2
0.
to bring it back up.
It would be. So
2.
we may not do that. We're not sure. And we have 5 that are at 2 that are going down to 1. Check legacy. Let's see. So we have to do all of this stuff. Cartoon, San Francisco are both added. So we got 2 new places connected.
Yeah, I think we're at 25 now.
And then we have not lost
4
games in a row.
We're at 25, but really we're at 24.
25. So it was 24 counties, it's 23.
Right.
So 4, 25, 26.
But now we've also lost
counting
London.
24.
Right.
So it's still just
5.
5?
Yeah.
So London goes down to 0. We spend all of the other points, keeping the others at 2.
Yeah, probably.
But triangulate signals is done. So
destroy that
destroy that at the end.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we'll see you in late July.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.